I need your help. Despite my hesitation, I'm going by the advice many of you have shared with me, which is to start a GoFundMe page. What I'm doing is requesting help in battling the harmful lies and misinformation targeting the LGBTQ community and their families. Spearheaded by individuals like Stu Peters, a prominent figure in the far-right conspiracy circles. Most of you know on February 23rd, I was tagged in a video by Stu Peters that was prompted from another person called Libs of TikTok. Libs of TikTok and Stu Peters didn't just twist the truth about us. He and his guest, John Miller, accused me of heinous crimes and even called an investigation by the NYPD while tagging them. His words didn't stop there. He suggested that I should publicly be executed by being met at the gallows. Now, thanks to most of you, his Instagram did get shut down. But he did open up a new one, Stu Peters Official. And these videos that he posted about me and my family are still on Rumble and X, which has resulted in death threats, online bullying, and harassment, and it's almost daily. And these videos aren't blurred. Only on one of the Rumble videos, in the last couple days, somehow they managed to blur the kids' faces out because they know they screwed up. And as many of you also suggested, I did seek legal advice. It's become clear that legal action is necessary, but it's definitely proven to not be cheap. I mean, ideally, it would be nice to have somebody do it under contingency. And if anybody knows anybody out there, I'll shut this whole thing down now. But the firms that I've spoken to, they require a retainer. And part of it is because this is a bit of a complex situation here. We're dealing with two different states and there's just certain laws that are a little bit tricky. But most people agree that I've spoken to, including these firms, that I have a strong case. Now, this fight isn't just about me and my family. It's about pushing back against the harmful rhetoric and the propaganda that puts all LGBTQ+ communities and families at risk. So personally, I think standing up to people like Stu Peters, we're not just defending our own rights, but we're sending a message that hate has no place in our society. Things are just insane right now. So to fund this legal battle, I did set up this GoFundMe. All of this money will aid in the cost of lawyers to fight against this man and his actions. And maybe a couple other people too. Because I want to make sure that I turn this whole situation into something positive for our community. It's like the wild, wild west out there right now. And we are in an election year. And I think it's so vital right now to unite against the hatred and the misinformation. And I hate to bring up his name, but Trump gave a voice to all of these extremists to say and do whatever they want. And we're just kind of like, okay, what's the next thing? And when's it all gonna stop? And look, I'm hopeful, but we still don't know what's gonna happen in November. So I don't think that we can just sit back and not challenge it. At least I want to challenge it. Because of many of you, I've been really lucky to have this platform and I refuse to stay silent. So I'm doing what most of you ask. With us having more than 500,000 followers, if less than 1% of you donates $25, we'll hit more than our goal. But any amount's gonna help. Anything that's left over, it will go straight to charity. That's my promise. I'm not sure which one yet, but I will make sure, obviously, it is within the LGBTQ community. I want my kids, Avery, Lila, and London, when they're adults, to look back and say that we all stood against bigotry and misinformation. So together with your help, I'm hoping that we can confront this menace and pave the way for a more inclusive and compassionate society. Thank you.